important because you can put everything to bed. Sometimes you can, the Man City can have hope, so let's see.
Stamp your authority early in a semi-final of a cup competition. We gave you the team news earlier, but just repeat if you're joining us here on beIN Sports. Plenty of changes following on the FA Cup victories at the weekend. It's a lovely sight, isn't it, with the Newcastle fans in the foreground. Hopefully we can show you the players. We'll tell you anyway. 7 changes for Newcastle United. Much changed with Bruno Guimaraes, the skipper, coming back in.
Yes, it's great to see Visa as well. Bruno Guimaraes will be there. It's a strong centre half as well with Chow and Botman. So they've got heights as well. You know, the young Lewis Miley is there as well. They're always doing good. You know, the wingers. You know, Gordon as well is intense. You know, Murphy, his speed and they defend really well. So we know Newcastle against City. The counter is going to be brutal again, and I hope they're going to be more clinical. Yeah.
And then we got a glimpse of the Man City team as well. 5 changes in total for them. 10-1 winners against Exeter City. What do you do? How do you play out this semi-final 2-legged tie?
We've got the players to keep the ball. That's what Manchester City do. It's what they do on a daily basis, so they can absorb the game. There's a couple of young players in. I worry a little bit height. We look at the likes of Arsenal at the moment with set pieces, and I think that could be something. Look at the likes of Kusanov, Alain as well. Keep your eye on him. Those two, they're going to get tested. I wonder with the height, Doku, Foden, Silva. You know, on those corners, etc., like that, they might be a little bit vulnerable then, but they have got the players to keep the ball and control the game when the pressure is on. That's an advantage for Manchester City.
Well, they've played before in the Premier League this season. It's always cold, isn't it, Eddie? But the temperature is ramping up. Coupe de France action as well. Bayeux against Marseille. That game woven into the history of the Coupe de France. Think of the Bayeux tapestry, Nick. To St James's Park we go. Carabao Cup semi-final action on beIN Sports. Your commentators in Newcastle, Matthew Upson, and he's alongside James Fielden.
Fans are really up for this one. The first leg of this Carabao Cup semi-final is underway at St James's Park. Holders Newcastle United looking to take a big step at home to yet another final. And once perennial winners of this competition, Manchester City might have to make do with this as their only success this season, given how their campaign has gone thus far. We shall see. Both sides in their traditional home colours for this one. And Erling Haaland on the prowl already, touched away there by Sven Botman. And Malik Chow to Nick Pope in goal. There's a bit of a nervous first kick forward. Foden trying to get on the ball. Followed by O'Reilly. Haaland. Foden, who's come out of that real purple patch that he was in a few weeks ago. Kusanov with a header. Ake slides it forward for Jeremy Doku to chase. And playing it right back again, Lewis Miley will have his work cut out tonight against him.
Yeah, rather chaotic start to the game, isn't it? Neither team really getting control of the ball, is pinging about everywhere. But I agree, those wide areas are going to be so key. It's going to really dictate the game, that. Fascinating to see how Doku and Semenyo fit into this Manchester City team together.
Haaland was pulled a little bit there, but tonight's referee, Chris Kavanagh, says there was no wrongdoing. And Anthony Gordon coming forward for the first time. Joelinton. Back here to Botman. Hall. Newcastle so far have had 3 games, all here at home in this competition. Bradford 4-1, they beat them in round 3. Tottenham they beat 2-0 in round 4, and Fulham were beaten here in the quarter-finals. 3 games as well for Manchester City as one of the sides in Europe this season. You get a bye to round 3. They won at Huddersfield and Swansea before beating Brentford at home. No spectacular scorelines, but they've got the job done.
And Newcastle just showing that they can have the ball as well. More than comfortable to play the ball around these kind of areas. Very calm, good movement off of it.
Long from Hall. Ake. He's playing the left back tonight with Max Elaine tucked inside him, only 20 years old. He was on loan at Watford in the Championship, the second tier in the first half of the season. Bounces off the head of Haaland. Kusanov. Bernardo Silva. And pressurised. And for such a diminutive player, he does well to shield the ball and eventually wins the free kick for his side.
How well has he used his body there? Bernardo Silva just shows you you can be much smaller than somebody chasing you down, but if you use your body well and get it between them and the ball, such good protection, which he's done over the years.
O'Reilly making his 50th appearance for Manchester City tonight. Only 20 years and 298 days old. He is the fourth youngest player to reach that milestone, playing under Pep Guardiola. Along with Boyan, Rico Lewis, who's very much part of the squad, and obviously Phil Foden as well. He's shown his versatility, hasn't he? He's played in so many different positions for them.
He could be England's left back in the summer. That's how well he's done in that position. And like I say, all over the pitch, central holding midfield this evening. And it is interesting in front of two relatively inexperienced centre-backs. Like I say, I think Anthony Gordon will be enjoying the opportunity to run at Nunes at right back as well for City. It is interesting.
Is that where you really grow as a player, though, in this kind of atmosphere, on this kind of night? The same with Elaine.
Anthony Gordon, absolutely, and both of them, because there's no real senior figure between them, they both have to step up and take responsibility together.
In this kind of atmosphere, on this kind of night, the same with Elaine.
Absolutely, and both of them, because there's no real senior figure between them.
Lewis Hall, who might have his own sights on that England left back spot you talk of. Living out his dream here as a Newcastle fan growing up. Joelinton. Gordon. Nice pace to bring in Murphy, and Wissa free in the middle. It's towards Johan Wissa. Early chance and a big early miss.
Wow, what a chance. I mean, I looked offside to me. You get a great view now. Lovely play from Gordon, spreads it wide, and as that ball comes in, I think he's just onside. Good shout from the assistant referee. I love the fact the cross has come early. You can't ask for more as a centre forward than that ball to come in early like that. And technically, it's a bit of an edgy finish for me from Wissa. Not relaxed, not confident in that position. Should put it in the back of the net. Lovely move from Newcastle.
Well, he scored here after just 10 minutes in the quarter-finals. A big signing from Brentford in the summer that the Bees were adamant wasn't going to happen, but Newcastle made it happen. It's the kind of thing they can do here these days. 50 million they spent on him, but injured at the start of the campaign and actually missed out on AFCON, with his country, DR Congo.
He has to score though, doesn't he? That chance has to go in the back of the net. They're the kind of moments you're playing against Manchester City. You have to take those chances.
Foden. Semenyo. Talking of big money signings, he's certainly one from Bournemouth. Foden. Back out to Matheus Nunes. Kusanov. Inside from the Uzbekistan centre-half. Doku. A test here for Miley. Ake. Manchester City pushed up so high here. Semenyo. Ake. Nathan Ake again. Doku. You can see Murphy back helping out Miley there as well, but Doku's beaten him, and Chow just about sweeps it away. Pressure not over though. O'Reilly.
When Doku drops that shoulder, there's not many defenders that can react quick enough. What a turn of pace he has.
Semenyo, who can go either way. Elaine, O'Reilly. Kusanov. A sustained period of pressure here for Manchester City. Doku teasing Miley again, he's beaten him again. Doku, away by Chow again.
Well, Miley better get used to that. That is going to be his mission for the evening. Can you match Doku when he slows it down and then just... It's not complex, is it? It's not a million step overs. It's literally just a change of place. It's to slow the defender down and then go quickly. Gets a yard comfortably there.
It's a little bit like Arjen Robben of old. You know it's coming, but how do you stop it?
There you go.
Here's Doku. Bernardo Silva making that run. He's got it. And Haaland a whisker away from making contact.
Oh, he's causing absolute havoc over that far side, Doku. Newcastle cannot contain him at the moment. It's the third time now. Really simple, opts to pass it there. Lovely run from Bernardo Silva, and Haaland whisker away.
It's the touch off the leg of the goalkeeper. It took it away from City's hot striker, as he so often is. But strangely, he's only scored once in 7 games against Newcastle in his time in England.